You know me for where? G's will be asking you what's up with that. Smiles in the money like Sanuka. They tell my people say we no go down again. Yes, we go chatter like a you a day. Straight to Bahamas and Abu Dhabi. All my boys on the pay. Your capital will they take you for tape. More Jade so we day. Money so long like a standing ovation. Them things say we fall but we day. Still making moves. If you walk that today, every girl just they like give me born out of it. Papa them and give them more Alizé. I say, silly.
Stepping at the yard, pull up in my gang and you know we turn up the place, we don't come to play for sure. Money in the bag, stacking up this cash some more. And you know say we dey run this show. Oh no 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 no, you make a feel go 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 go. No 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 no, and you know say we dey run this show. Oh no 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 no, you make a feel go 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 go. Yeah, oh no 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 no. Say we dey run this show.
A very good morning to you. It's Needing 100.9 FM, Entertainment GH. Let's go. I'm saying we be aquaba needing near Unsunia. Hey.
My way to the pale and turn to the sun.
That's me, I hear.
Belleman.
That's a very good morning. Oh, yeah.
Annie. Now, I'm sorry.
Listen, me home yet. Was it?
I didn't hear. Oh, so what was me expecting?
That's would there be our expectation?
Yeah.
And yet there be an ammo.
Oh, I don't know when yet.
Oh, me home yet.
It's because someone I said, yeah.
Oh, because I'm the intimate man.
Hey, and that is a wee okay right there. Hey.
No, and then it's like Miss Hanuman, me money, Hamisa. Money, Hamis.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And no more bet me a Hamis, because someone.
Income.
Put me young, show to me young. You just let it be.
Oh, okay.
Ultimate young, show to me young.
And I said, anyhow.
I don't know. They said the name their Hamis.
Hey, and there's actually how to know.
And I share Hamis. Nothing to hide me. No, you're funny, sir. But say, be a call. If you're call.
Oh, you're bending.
And then Sassabon and Friday.
Annie.
Almighty Street Beats.
Too much. Okay. You know we say MG cause what AMG baby. What for me? Mama psycho. Psycho. Mama psycho. Psycho. Talent to your real. And as a silicon, so me the mess up boss you need to me there, dear. And I say me the say watch in Italia. Yes, here to get see a sick of food near and then my psycho. 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 Psycho.
Okay, I'm now I'm a psycho. Yanko. Yanko Ati.
You Mati. Me call.
Yeah, baby call.
Okay.
No moon nim nasi kwana mo me pants apa.
Hey. La.
Mochi nyina yako.
Oh,
How many
my
times?
God.
How many times na mu say ya chi nyina?
No one sitting around allowance cry say. It was one mutu omu dey with my you.
Awon de ye de ye beba o.
Ye ba wie so I ba beka.
Chief director ye beba o.
Ye ba wie so a.
Ye wie ya ye delicate ba o.
About it.
Amu de we am enormously e kona nkofu feeling.
The economy na yer.
Amu de mo mayemba empty handed.
Don't let me go.
Don't let me go. Eradie, mabo. Don't let me go empty-handed. And don't let us come. Don't let us come. Chief Director, yabo. Don't let us come empty-handed. No. Oh, we see a time biao.
Oh, meto one day.
Meto day. I'm not going to go.
OLA do go say dear na mo bibia kwa ba de ba 100.9 FM so me am the trending stories every mu e mu nya ba mo so for abda mo weekend na je say ko bisa ya post again Mr. Rigeto go speak we work again zebo me dey me say me sha say dear na we I am taking this famous phrase where there enya on the buy there but I heard it from him which is kwekumenu e no class say yes say wusu awari jai a unya awari pa enti we dey on one words and na che ye ba be bowo kakra na wuja aware a wunya aware pay and na kwakumenu so no de onsu aware jai nene one ne omujai aware and ere no amanoni which is the United States of America. Now I think 2 days ago I think it was it last week and videos trending on social media. I say she was it weekend over the weekend videos trending on social media. So she has found love again, this time with Obodo Yibo, Obroni Koko Mache, Yafisha Gongo. It is that the Kwekumenu has found has found love again with a white man. Now we don't know what's going on. She had a video say Omo Kasamani Nina. I don't know what's going on, but
Omo Kasamani.
What are you going to voice in Right.
Okay. You say we are normal for lawyers. I say Omo Kasama.
No, but so just like all the people that are fighting for her on social media. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I've seen a lot of people fighting for me on social media. I know you guys love me. And you guys know everything that is going on. So, I just want to say thank you, but don't stress yourself. Don't stress yourself too much. And leave them alone. Listen.
Oh, you're here?
Yes.
Oh.
You're gonna fight, nothing will happen. So please, you want to say hi to people? I'm doing a video. Hi.
Hey.
Yes.
My beautiful wife.
Aja, ask to stop licking. So please stop fighting for me. Please. Okay? Leave them alone.
Hola. So please stop fighting for me. Please, you will fight and fight. Please stop fighting for me.
I know, guys. I know. I should have watching bravo.
I mean,
Mishaneda.
Oh, really?
The Mishaneda. Minimno. Nyenda kamihu ne nimkrada.
Well, she's saying y'all should stop fighting for her, like.
So, guys, please stop fighting.
Please stop fighting for me.
Please stop fighting. Be share chirisa.
But we American accent.
American accent.
Aye.
Mommy, Jai, show him no Jai. Oh, but you me sure was me, yeah, man, Nashimo.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh well, ain't you know.
It's our white brony.
Yeah, why brony?
But so no, I had there. Omuja or I said brute 2 years also, right?
I think close to.
I brute 2 years. Azozo iri.
Azozo.
Oh, uni Azozo.
Baby.
Azozo ni die den.
Salinko.
Salinko.
Salinko you need just say
1 year pen or. Let is a non in the panic champ na
Oh, Debbie, you can't say that.
Oh, madam,
will be 6 months now. More worry. Ola, no, that one, Ola, you can't tarnish somebody's image like that.
No, 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 champ na that.
Why would you know? No, I mean sometimes. Ola, obviously should be 6 months. No more worry. So that alone.
No, but also basis asama. The day our jai in the buy. The babon thing or say or ban say, don't worry. Ono a nyesen toko onye bibio ono no se chale awari mi feel bi majai.
Well, but you know that you men sometimes you are very inattentive. Oba beka ansem bako. Oba kan muntie. Obo say the day that she's leaving, then you ask her, why are you leaving? At that point, exactly. At that point, we are making that view into no onya hu nchemu. As wa bre,
Debi o ye mpenchemu.
It will be
yeah, the any say. Who see awaren kwa hu feel bi mwajai. Yes, a BBS, yes, and Toko.
You see, that is what you think.
It's why you are nice and me, my dream, no, Abia, no, your papa.
I will say,
I'm with Germany, a coffee papa, no musu, Zumu Jai, coffee papa.
You see, that's the thing. And that's a papa. Mungo papa. Oh, boy, I'm going to move me out. And I said, one in this situation.
So, Casama, man.
We are not talking about one person here.
It's one is
the Papa now a definition of Sicilian. Papa no why Sicilian. Oh, Sicilian. Brody no go far.
I don't know who
oh,
much. I
see. Pila now go why no.
Is it?
Dangote Sicilian.
Yeah, no opportunity. Or why Brody no have a Japade.
Na Sicilian.
Or why Brody no.
Man, your
Papa no sleep on the door or back here.
Really?
That man is already gone.
Really?
He's talking like a bitter
I don't know which region it was in Ghana. The girl was like 25, was it? 27, Papa, this is 70 to 74. I don't know how.
I don't know, dear.
Really, but where the could
do? I don't know the young blood, no. Or Satra.
Thank you.
Old blood in him active.
Thank you. Old man.
Debi aha winning the age as semunim. And then said you are go kasara sashi no.
Oh, now Obiati, Obia Oba Oba Pepe Babe found Marco.
That's what Bia baby Ocean do. And so this is
I love you.
Both of them are breaking up.
I'm kiss you.
Why are we even having this conversation?
And I said, go to
road.
No, don't worry.
Anytime.
Who beside your cocoon water?
That's it. Minute.
Who didn't want the same industry? You will be something.
I don't know the same industry. Be a man who will be a fiasco.
I know about the diner.
I know worry. Me, I will be something.
I want to say now, can
why worry?
Yeah, who is I don't know where I'm here.
I know you, but why? It's equal woman. You see, y'all should start fighting for her. She's good.
And now I'm gonna fight for her.
But it's also a bigger quiz. What's if you ask my Ula? Everybody has their biggest regrets in life. Like Obia was idea if he or she could turn back the hands of time, they would erase from their life. Natural young sister BDM, right?
People say I'm a same. A dear partner as you so my regretting a woman life. A dear my regretting a woman life, and it said, the thing about Emma bigger face they can share me. And only a dear me see me buy for now. I begin away. My regretting in my life. I have regretted it, and I see a bus yen try and free and one and keep it try yeah, and I will do it because I dear me see my regrets it. I was a serious so sad was the ring shame me. Any day my regretting. ma regret se me wu akwa babiem ne ka kyerem sa akosi gina ha ene ne nko wale a aka me bo ne boot oto atwene ka boot me shana me na gube
and you know big acquaintances I mean they've been bantering on social media recently. They're big acquaintances and who I mean they've been going at each other's throats on social media for a while now. So I don't know what's going on in their household, but
Obano Ghana.
I watch her video. Yeah, she doesn't look like she's in Ghana. Watch her video now. Watch her a background and say I do not know where she is, but
it was it
the biggest regret is allowing bigger quiz put a ring pan the finger.
Wow.
Oh, who know what baby? I'm not a bigger quiz bisha. No, say bra.
Wow, this is.
I'm for some. This is like for somebody to say you are their biggest regret in life, Ula. That means I don't know what you could have possibly done to them. And now say what situation? I didn't what situation have you been with? Been to through whatever it was, but I mean,
Mama Kafra, what?
Me de so
Obano. Dientino ma oja sako simfa kawansha nisa.
Say I used to buy ni de to de bia mu wa wi tena wi ansa na ubehu bi. I mean at the beginning cause yeah, I'm for say you saw the red flags. Let's be honest. Obi any who say yeah or sure you be that here. Obema de kawansha nisa.
No, obi obema.
Oh no, I didn't say no. Ola, you see that is
because
the thing.
Because Nadian said, "Oh, meet me as a
No, Nadian say bufo because ni pe bia we bufo.
Sometimes until Nadian say, "Oh, meet me as a son." Meet me as a son.
But I will say the fact that I've done something today doesn't make it my character. Say meet me ayade bi and then no just say mi suban. Etine bia e na won say odosu fra ni pani. Ola say me do wa. I give a lot of excuses for unema boni baby obey. It's no go or boy any friend 1 week that's what out teachers it will be man for 1 week this order but you see why you're busy and then you believe it because some part of you is in love and that's a cloudy with judgments kakra it's you know I mean sometimes when you are in love you don't want to be or
and I say Jimmy
say ola odo Jimmy o ola there was something say wo tebe atobu Jimmy kakra cause I mean, one allow won't say you go through Jimmy now. You can't be in a relationship. Okay. If you understand, like they say, sometimes a man has to apologize for doing absolutely nothing. Or so any both for the conscious of a I mean, Oba soon himself cry your body pie say one cock or a maybe with you. Now I wouldn't say men I have body never saw banana for men and Mr. Oh, I mean, in relationships.
Beman your body. Beman your body. Ewa worry Beman your.
And I'm out cycle.
Otherwise, I'm confused. They say Beman your body worry. It was
Yeah.
Ada show Anna. Hey.
I mean, what about makes you sleep at night?
Beman your body worry. But I don't know what the situation is with Akosinti and Mobana Casaba, which is a yeah. And usually your dick can be canasem, Nasamode.
And then all I am saying, this is not the first video. Yeah, but I will be the and when you say,
yeah, but so one change him.
That's all we also want change him. Wasn't the regret we are so, or too much change him. What's the one
that I mean, biggest regret, one in our Madam Pabako, so I'm sorry. Obama
me Madam Pabako, so I have breastfed you before. I have fed you before.
Breastfed?
Yes, I have fed you in every aspect.
What do you mean breastfed?
I fed you through every hole. I have fed you through every hole.
I will call breastfeeding.
I have fed you. I mean, I have fed you through every hole that can take anything. Or the need now, and not to your head and one effort.
And now, I mean, and your bigger quiz and Kaonim now.
Oze.
And your bigger quiz and one and Kaonim.
Minimum na de man brabo.
And your bigger quiz and why not?
Who told you that she's happy that I'm talking about her right now? Who told you?
Who told you she's not happy?
Who told you too that she's happy? Who
I'm telling you she's happy.
Don't fight for me. Don't fight for me.
Don't fight for me.
Don't fight for me. Don't fight for me. Don't fight for me.
Anyway, I mean, recently
there's pay anyway, pal. A free bro from our Okasa Beza.
Obviously, media apparently. In terms apparently,
Anyway, that's it.
There's been a conversation going on social media right now amongst Mokuma Wood for now. Just a big case of Juju near the day. Now we are day. When you come out,
yeah, Ghana film industry.
Okay, we got more Mokumasi based actors. No, there's been a conversation going on. Amoka say, because enroll near the day. Yes, it's so amount for enroll. I mean, even Calibos. You will see now, and he saw, and you know, well, miracle films.
A friend of Reverend Samuel Akwesinya Miche.
Reverend Samuel Akwesinya Miche, Eddie Abetu just say, and no, I can't do like Obia or the one who by Ula. So we a Christian near me, a Buddhist. Coca, a Jewish. Obia one the Ojidi. Obi-Wan if you. I mean, the way we always say that we all believed in something before the white man came to sell Jesus Christ to us. Obia would your GD. It is Obi GD say be on any day no gupo. Obi GD said in me answer. Now Obekwa man to abon home buyer. I mean, he doesn't see anything wrong with it. Also call the number home buying. Say yeah, Christopher, and yes, ours is the greatest of all. And it's out in me decent Yakupo, the greatest of all, dear. Me the name I come, he said no so could the medicine Yakupo. So I me do work with German, so one chill to me, my. I mean, you to go to your own and do your own. So he doesn't see anything wrong with somebody going to do so too.
So, Okwa drew.
I'll born home by Patrick.
Born home by. Yes, because say or no reverend or no empire.
Yeah, it's what because the last time I knew Dili and I knew Kwakoye competition. Now me a atheist. I don't believe in anything. Then me bana say bia we bunko to now bottles now shabara bara. Let me say bana say hey. And I think I come in la ba be mu kwhwa eyi dem ho picture bi odi see what the candle let's see what and the shabala bala bala can I mean
so shabala bana area there
it's a tons okay macho ubebo voice am
membo ameka say no ne shabala bana ara enti go sinya meche
we go find the powers the ababe strengthen on it where is there. What for what PhD to do there? Miracle from the world. Anything I mean, competitors from another angle. Obi one miracle no be penel. To be come be say miracle no. Anya dey be enko from one so dey dey. Apeda is normal.
It's papa who seek your spiritual background.
Me go by the like mountains no sit down where there.
Yes.
It's a spiritual background. What sit down on mountains? Become mountains. It's a spiritual, you know. Yes. And you know, some full mountains are.
Eti ola se utie di oka no se onu su ni gide no no obi a wo te bi obi be kwa antwea obi be kwa Hebron obi a wo be bi obi be
kwa
Hebron prayer
you can before you
antwea
eden
baby amukobo Achia mountains.
I say open so the Antoine Achia boom no na Antoine.
So who's we Achia? Cause who's we Antoine sa kwa Achia. Achia baby. Ola there's yeah. Everybody has what Ubisa say what age do they think is appropriate for marriage or childbirth? Everybody will give you their own opinion. Their own tembeka to so nipan ko chwe kakra. Their one tem so beka so nipan ko won tem. Their one tembeka to say ebi anka minya anka me to me. The one worrying terms of a just say, Ebia, and come worrying tema. I mean, everybody has their opinion. Now, young Cotier Nanama McBrown.
I don't want you to do the answer. And me no answer.
I'm sure, hey. Oh, sorry, sir. Okay, me, yeah, sorry. I'll confirm colleague, and or responding to yes, sister Portia. Sorry. I mean, a lot of people are coming for Portia. Now, but to the Portia Asari issue, Elom Ebekan Ninsem says, Seka Portia Asari Kunusu Ebekan Yamawaya. And we all don't know. And a couple of people have come out to say that she's very disrespectful. I mean, Mami Christian Awuni, I think I've seen a video of her saying that she's very disrespectful. Elom too is saying the same thing. So we don't know what is going on. And now it looks like everybody's channel, like lambast her for what she said. But Omamia will not say what that. Muna kombikum. Say to me, don't Obi mo ade ntia yem to na yem to na dura baninka Olanti comfort colleague say, "Mommy Portia, look, the devil doesn't sleep. Say you two a drill and na enya if you come back one day, it's going to get you. It's about 20 colleagues.
When a tuna do, Nasso be tuna do so and Pamaya catch on dear, any Mr. Jumano, Unyan Toko, near Becuno. What's a baby? What's a baby? You become Miss Row Media, Mimia Ban, Mid Donald. But me tuna for Sadia Bay, maybe a first one when you're traded him. Ain't it copied before for ye? And some for whom will be some, maybe at this time, we know Trinity. So the first one when you're telling first one when you're and I was about what I say. Second one, I won't mean Casabian. A two see about 2 do. Stay back. Now, I don't know the reason amount for Edinet, Edisassanet target Empress Nana McBrown. I don't know. Because Empress Bessim say, I don't know. That's one or Bonnebra will be a Bonnebra. Now, other Empress knows what to do. I don't know because media creating some insinuation. I think they should be very, very careful.
As a master, frocko, one out create insinuation. Frocko. Media ben create okay, do to Obiko. I remember Shikra. Media ben create one new way, one nation.
I think should I go to the next one?
Yeah. But when we are machine,
said there's a media create.
Who pass a macan kawasem? Would you go say media and media ben? I could
media person.
Empress, I could to a what is Obika?
Means it.
Letting you say, actually, blogger be a got to know what's a strategy in the public. I didn't say Munuzono. Who now who can Kawasem, Evangelist media? Who are Sabnamoe?
Oh, my day.
Bema Bakuya, there was a mema or some more mema.
I tell more dear. It's also like I said earlier, no, everybody has their own opinion as to when you should get married, when you should have children, when you shouldn't. I mean, all of this relationship, it's better to marry early and have. Everybody has their opinion. Achenko Tie, yes, sister Meg Brown, her opinion.
She married before 35. Really?
Maybe I met you after 40 or probably 45.
You're setting the standard.
But not to me, no be a war. Meaning, some issue they're making. But look, the principle of life, mistake na ye no. Unu obi wo ba ko sesia. Enya hwe.
But you are a Christian, you know that is not right. You have to be married.
But Bible honemra so na wiase mra so akwani nkwanhia so wo ho.
No, but if you are saying you are being deliberate.
Na Nyankopon hu se waboni pa be go through into the boni free tato e de my be. Obanie, you know say you can afford food for oban, but oban be kwa bontin. Am obi the fried rice na nada. Do you understand what I say? Intino edru baby a Bible nchreche ne unyi akwara no nya ema se oto sanso hwe ni mu a otumi hyede
intenti na se o de titi ni ye nti ni Bible akwankyere ene nkyerɛkyerɛ na oba ware nya ne de
sa se what ebiso ana onim na enso enka nkyerem se wanyi ye nkola no we've not done anything like that o ma me be hwe wa ye obi bia na enso jo boy bia o dey say like be school you be fall in love with attitude in your maybe now I could
you advise ladies now, if knowing what you know now, to get married after 35.
Think of marriage after 35 or get married after 35. Wow. Do you know why?
Tell us.
What I have gone through, no, I was happy that every man that I went through, no, young bomi to you, young woman sikai, young bomi in prime, I'm a many back one channel because life now you go through, you'll be an in your many papa next now.
You've gone through abuse.
Wow. And you'll be an in your o maame no papa tenase na umdi nyame suro sa ka ho no asa adwene education ho e de wanyini into there are a lot of people are like me going through what I went through o maame etu kwan o papa egu o maame woni o maame ni anete ono onana nete one no wofa one ni anti they go through that into no sa koda no one hwe ya he or she would do a lot of things, end up in prison, give birth 3, 4, 5, a whole lot.
And society gets to judge them.
Abraham, I say, Obenya, Nkaoba worry at what age?
After 35.
After 35.
But you can have your kids before, though.
It's, you know, ubet me up boy drama.
Oh, just ubet me out.
Ubet me up boy drama.
To settle down in the
I will free 35
after 30. And a bear man put there settling down here after 40.
And then I'll bet me out.
or say be once or by your biology. I mean, I can't speak for her, but I mean, or by
no,
your
judging from the all
yeah, or by your biological clock. Once or be my D80 cry, or bit me out. Or by bit me na the menopause as early as age 40. No, I mean, like ideally, social who you know you be that's a Arabian man be boom now one live a bad life. Like I mean, you can. It happens. But with Obano, whether you live healthily, yeah, the baby still no. Biologically, no, at some point you're gonna egg production in the mind so and I want her to be able to take care of your children for a long time. Because unyini answer na war.
No, but I want us to understand this and maybe spend some few minutes to understand. It said the all kind of maybe it's something that we should take as maybe truth be, and I say it's something born out of personal experiences in life. It's usually the men who want our area mostly has to do with the fact that they speak out of their own experiences. Whether the experiences are good or bad, it informs the understanding of life. Now, the experience you went through, it was not you alone. There were other people involved. You are telling us how you understood what you went through. I even heard say you were abused.
Yeah.
You were not alone in there. Obi wo hwa woni ye ehun response and the wunya but you see the response as abuse. Awoni ye no, you don't see it as abuse.
No.
I'm not talking about hell.
No matter what you are not allowed to beat somebody's child.
No, abuse is not beating. Listen to me carefully.
The triggers. Both sides.
That's what I'm trying to say. That no matter what, nothing should trigger you to beat somebody in a relationship.
Abuse is not beating alone.
Well, based on what she said, or see what the radius say. One back with Neni back who say a pie.
Yes, but abuse is to me. No. It be a new physical.
Listen to me.
Listen. A assumption, no, yeah.
I am saying that. Who relationship be more. Na ube catch say abuse you are. Abuse, first of all, is not just the physical. But Yensen Musa who say what necessitated that action and our actions, could you have also abused the person or not responded? Yana? What did they mention us?
Yes.
Could you have abused the person?
Unknowingly.
Unknowingly. And unknown responding and who unknown response in mum as abuse, but who the any day who so who as abuse that they be ameka say, you di can as and would bim. Ebi amine kwaku, the mean to me kwaku worry. If you have any abna, if you have abna mini abna worry, you don't know why I do. You say, are you again? Na abna sorry. I think it will be obedi matema dia manakwa akopim me na ne meja so. Abna betimi adi matema di enkura na tema san de aba be sorry me so. She doesn't see that as abuse. Bema nin kashe wo ho. Adakru bema no so e respondi higher than the water ye na. We say, why abuse me? And the question is, what have you been doing that necessitated that abuse? Could it have also been an abuse? It's, the bottom line is most of these people who talk about marriage, relationship, and all that, they speak out of experience, but I am questioning or more experience, say, is it really a balanced one? And I say, just personal, a one-sided. So, me jama abna sisi say, ye can't, a bani bema, how a baby to me a handle bema. Mostly me tatis or say, na who respect me, na who bema no respect me, and I will be, and other ye mad and we ain't. What talk as him, and sometimes you come to me show Dean, I'm so okay, Mamma Chenka cry. Because for some years to come, you change it. You change
so
that.
So a man
narrative.
is not supposed to respect a woman? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying it's been repetitive.
So I'm saying that, like, okay,
and I wonder what makes you think that maybe what somebody did is a disrespect. No,
based on the situation we are talking about, that is what I term disrespectful.
Okay, you term. Who term you? But so we be catch a third person, we be who is a disrespectful there. Mami, my last example with Ediane no ofie. Utaka say na de na de bia na oba na no aduane na se me video bi obi zuka say oba be no aduane obesiesie fie obe prepre fie be ma no onye hwe ene ye na me show mudin am say wait oh say be ma no no aduane ni bi nti enye den so no nti why bone oba be prepre fie a be ma
you very Mr. Preko but we say
aden
now going
so
no but abena obisa asem bi America me I feel say no many be your kind issues ni bi wo ho I am happy so can say personal
exactly
but and say ko ka say e futu reason being me peba bebre e be a situation am wo mu say no situation am wo mu say no mean to me nya bad draw na me hia no what you say the other side is say ebi a me de me pen me nya onipa kwa na me ne wo mu no wo bi enti ebi o a plus mame at that point me feel say experience o what you say but usu mbu say nipa no na ka oni nipa na di nko no so ka cho say na re ho sem say na ebi a oni oba awaware no anwo ne mana o manyi no how would that want to will you take it enti
that's another experience
enti say eye obia me nya kwan na ka me ba wiase bioma meye sei but say ye kwa asem no ma ye te say ye kan ye pain na afi ye bie door na akoye te say afutu am dey my young people near no you wrong
no
because baby a wugina no you have no experience their experience
you're careful with some of these advice because when you are big like that one here there are lots of people young people on the funnel as the gospel truth, the fact. It's in a me train na me do 35 afi na me ba bedwina ware ho na me patro me ba na obi so aka say empress say oba de ubenya pa de a ka wudi 35 anasa wo dwina ware ho but upa obetimi awo then onam no o pe obetimi awo bu no awo baako obetimi awo no awo mienu obetimi awo no awo miensa na zo ni 35 Ubedi sa 35 now one kwada 3 mema se na be pese obe war born 3 with different fathers yenwini san sem ni we obia ne experiences wakomu in life but our experiences are not supposed to be the benchmark them be ware meaning guys be ware at the age of 23 they are still married. I think they've been married for 27 28 years now. They are happy. You were so at the age of 30. They say a credible by our say or 30 years or $200 million zero cost hotels. At the age of 28, when you're matured enough to marry, you can't tell such persons okay, be I will train a default. Or babies who are by 35 sebi ebi menopause starting them. Obu are by 35 na need e shase. So otie a foot will be saying as or twiko no mu a no what could din ho them. Then what? But you know about be blame obi. So some of these advice me pam sure. Aya chewa sitrim. You are sitting on you bravo mo. Anza no go fa a foot will be saying na odi aton so. But it will work for some people, but it may not work for all other people. But you,
Enya,
Nyamia
don't kakra yuguso.
Nyamia say, Adom ni ashe ye, yet ya say. Na, enche biano, and na hook up. Now I see a koye picketing.
Yeah.
Our Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture.
Yeah.
Now, what that Akusi saying.
Okay. Yeah, that was my date for so I say. So last week Monday and call if the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture, to be specific, from the Director of Creative Arts at the Ministry of Art and Culture. And I'll say they wanted us to sit and have a meeting. So you did so so went on Monday. Now I hear discussions now quite fine. We're having a back and forth discussion concerning the Creative Art Agency. The purpose now is the establishment of the agency. A year juma. Inti omode to your name say yentuyable. Na whatever it is, there's some form of AEB in the pipeline where so much by close of this month there. And to uncle 30th there. The SNA the fata in terms of getting the appointments done. Inti any more kind is okay. We still want to be specific as to what we are looking for in terms of the board chairman, the board, and the executive secretary appointed either by the minister or the president per what the constitution says. That I know I think we spent almost about 2.5 hours. CP and we reschedule meeting. This time around, we're hoping that the turn of the minister will be on. Minister na year train for that particular meeting. Until then, 29th of August.
Next week Friday.
Next week Thursday.
Thursday, sorry.
We still stand with our picketing until anything changes from the ministry in terms of getting their acts together to appoint the necessary people to run the Creative Art Agency for the creative art sector.
I said, we say, more up to end of month.
Yes.
Now the appointments will be made.
Yes.
And I have to say 29th, which is almost around
before,
the same.
Yeah, before
maybe even before the end of the month.
Yeah.
So you better now situating me because almost say more end of month.
Yeah, more end of month to see the establishment of the executive secretary and the board.
The appointment of the executive
secretary
and the staff.
As we speak in India, they will want to see the staff up and running. But the FCPC they say we want to hear from the minister himself when they are going to institute, because they'll say you call far workers now. Now workers now as a penny be any home on Baye Jumana and Kusiaga.
Okay.
So that's what we'll go to. Like I said, by 29th and we will still have it done because we didn't finish with the meeting inconclusive that Sebu by 30th, staff and the board chairman and the executive secretary, the reps are appointed. That is what we are looking for. In terms of some minister, but my otherwise, we still stand with the 29th. Yes.
Free SHS teachers alawa baumia betwaswa the digital man every so for son twaso ekram for say on twaso na no son twaso amem for say on twaso 1D1S national alawa baumia betwaswa yile ubetwam baumia no oyo si ade ayo charges a beba form. Taxes baby a beba form. And you want baby so. And you'll be on to now Bama Baomia.
Etino eye edakosiada kwaku branche osei esiedu edakosiada NPP launch your manifesto ewo hinfa takrade GSTS na mami sha same free wo menim the manifesto on tourism arts and culture no and so yeah the sports account Dane sports tourism arts and culture
for now there is no communique says but
there's no communique
how it was presented in a bia obehuno but we share the detailed one and yes sanity the detailed ones you know highlighted details of specifics now or boy no any normal shishas here enti ebia bones a latter part of the manifesto ni baby no na sports ne sanoma it was basically share oko parliament now share select committee na senior ya instituted no sana bia e ma no e ma sa presentation by benye sanity
Section 13.
Yes.
Page 31.
Yes.
Boost sports, creative arts, and tourism. And yes, I'm actually. So I don't understand the who can me were highlighted one and I me were detailed one unless of course there's a third one a media. So and in the same vein, no, when or year in the first outdoor in a or lay in a vision, no, it was the same thing: sports, creative arts, and tourism. So in my understanding, maybe the plan is to put the tourism, arts, and sports together as a ministry. Because if it's a consistent there, then probably there's a plan for that. It's meaning say if that one is settled, sana uhuno. If it's settled, then please yenko na yen share the or more promising and yeah. It's meaning so what kind.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what kind of what are being promised the sector?
So, offer your friend is saying, for tourism, creative arts, for tourism and creative arts, there were financing and investments. I wonder financing, committing significant public sector investment to support the development of tourism and the creative arts through the BG implementation, special funding and grant support for the sector through bank to support the creation of millions of jobs directly and in related area.
We know a now can win it free. Is it a segment a session banner? No?
So and I make us say your book and your friend is saying
PDF.
Yes.
It's the what PDF no so no be different from
where page 87 of the 260.
All right. That's the full one, right?
Yes.
I have it. TATO.
Yes. And then the exploring the use of tax incentives to stimulate private sector investment in tourism, creative arts sector facilities, including conference parks, campus to attract large international events, and allocating seed funding into the Cultural Heritage Fund.
What's the page say? 87.
Yeah, 87.
Okay. All right.
Okay. To provide sustainable funding for cultural institutions, providing funding activities aimed at promoting societal values, heritage, culture, cultural festivals, and environmental issues. And setting up Ghana as a conference and exhibition destination. Prioritizing.
I read that.
But you see,
think I read that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Privatizing the completion of the conference facility at Ghana International Trade Fair site and as a major gold or other precious mineral producing country, exploit partnership with private sector to create legacy, iconic gold installations such as a gold museum or a gold catwalk to promote the gold museum.
Okay, so page 87 now, okay, you know.
Yeah.
Jobs in sports, creative arts, and tourism.
Yes. Until me can't the detailed ones, and yet the highlighted.
You're not the detailed ones.
Yes.
Okay. And our kind committing significant public sector investment to support the development of tourism and the creative arts.
Yes.
And work through the DBG near there.
More like the public sector management. A structure war ministry of, yes.
Through the DBG, implement a special financing and guarantee support for the sector through banks to support creation of millions of jobs directly and in related areas. Exploring the use of tax incentives to stimulate private sector investment in tourism and creative sector facilities, including in conferencing parks, campuses to attract large international events, and allocating seed funding into the Cultural Heritage Fund to provide sustainable funding for the chieftaincy institution, including funding activities aimed at promoting societal values, heritage, cultural festivals, and environmental issues. So, okay, so there's a long list of stuff here. And Sanya Baspos.
Yes.
And Sana. Okay. So when he how he intends to create jobs through tourism, arts and culture.
Yes.
But the other one near kind of the specific plan and as a plans for the sectors.
Yes.
Okay. EAT.
And only the use of tax incentives, including a flat rate to incentivize private sector investment in sports, tourism, and creative arts facilities. And then implementing an e-visa policy for all international visitors to Ghana and to make visa acquisition fast and convenient for visitors. Roll out a visa-free policy for all nationals of Africa and Caribbean countries visiting Ghana. Establishing a partnership with a private sector, a streaming and digital money and content developers in a creative art space. Establishing a travel protocol service, PTS, for the creative community to encourage or to enable artists perform and other creatives honor international performances and shows. Yes, maybe.
All right. It's this is what the plan is. This is the promise.
Yes.
Okay. We are a creative and tourism person.
Yes.
So tell us. We know. We know. Were you excited? Were you motivated? Were you inspired?
Ubisa that question now. As a matter of fact, me can only into a year idea ye for a work creative arts industry ni tourism for the inkobo. Normal omupe, any normal omuhia, any also vision of the candidate, and then first and foremost the ideology. Anyhow, any party, sitting here, so for me, yes, me okay.
Me okay.
Yes.
It is a winning industry for share na omo how and how the things that they think say yet me and many bit me aboa industries ni nyina na okani nyina boma. You feel these are the most important things that the industry really need now. These things, these specifically for creatives, I think it's the two or Kanye on the policy, the new vision February,
Yes.
and one you're repeating one.
Yes, because Eduna, you're breaking it down. Any amount specific.
So see, and one you're repeating one.
Yes.
Let's say one kwaya for Frubia.
No, say no. Ushemua or can tax incentives.
Yes, or can February.
Yes, and or can about
e-visa. Or can so February.
Yes, and or can digital platform. No.
And so can
but
February.
Ushe say in terms of senior beye juma, any senior a mebrun benye juma free no ye de aka ho. Any directions ni purpose ni say senior ye betumi within that 4 years no e betumi anya mpuntuo e wo industry no mu no eno ne yaye. So one behind the scenes no realistically okay, also flat rate. What flat rate are we looking at? Incentives. What tax incentives now they ma? And as I know, a conversation with the candidates and the party based on the ideology. And it's no now share into base say Sanoma we can stand the test of time. Any effect in the vision of the win and the iron. And these are the things that is doable.
Okay, so Dr. Baumia had 2-3 things that
yes
in his mind.
Yeah.
Forgetting all the previous promises.
Yes.
In his mind, these are the 2, 3, 4 things he feels for tourism, arts, and culture.
Yes.
And our fat team, some mumra na mumme buam na yes pandi we no. Yenche how am vision no. ABCS ayeno. Is that the case?
Yes.
It's in Mumajuma Mokoyene is to take this vision that he has already promised in February.
Yes.
And then break it down as to how Mubesia go about it.
How to achieve it.
To make it achievable.
And to make sure say there will be requisite funds ni normal here ebemana achievable. But Ola, one of the things I may say yetiasie na ye hunu say whatever has been said ya Canada ni enye no enchire say ye nye biom. It will not be repeat it, but enchire say e idea bo ayasha anye. Yes, o share your industry ho solely I'm a kasa say mo say o share your achievement in terms of 100 no we did almost about 40% in our industry and
40% even
yes
even
structure you're putting in place in terms of one show the digital platform to make people now be able to have the confidence and sell their shows because there's a interoperability. Any say me to me at home shows our digital platforms. Nipani here say obodru venue ho ansa na wato ticket.
Abane.
Yes, interoperability no.
What's it?
Interoperability no. To be able to buy the digital platform for me to be able to buy take money metal ticket on my platform so this ano.
How's that buying Juma?
Interoperability no why creating the platform where you can move money from any platform to buy tickets. Government.
I mean better me but say no nyade am promise and you got some 40% then you can't list that as part of it.
So again,
you've been able to achieve 40%. Just
well, say ofa manifesto na any normal akoso e wo memu ho a enye bibia e na wo manifesto no mu ene aye.
Okay.
But normal so ayaya any manifesto.
Okay, so you're dealing with 40% now. Say
yes,
more achieving. No.
Yes.
My highlights. You been there.
Yeah, economic strength in the your friend is saying tourism. The gains, maintaining your growth and still making sure say the second second highest revenue GDP grower. 2, we share the year of return any in terms of empowering the hospitality industry now, a lot of entrepreneurs, food vendors, pubs, to me, a creative business in that space are almost pretty. The Eat Ghana dream, Eat Ghana, Sleep Ghana motivation, has also grown the industry in terms of making a lot of cultural activities nesa anoma no appealing nesa anoma. Baby yebeka say enya ade a
these are the 40%.
Oh, and doesn't.
No, I'm just saying we know a part of the 40%.
Yes. Normal yen to me a lot of the infrastructure.
Of the things that were promised.
Yes.
Are more deliver no.
Yes.
Be na wa highlight.
Yes.
Like eat Ghana, drink Ghana, watch Ghana, wear Ghana no is part.
Yes.
And tourism contribution to GDP.
Yes. And then a lot of the tourist sites now revamp it.
Ebi need my back. I more revamp.
Museum. Revamp museum.
Okay.
Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum.
Yeah.
There is a new one. It was Salaga.
Okay.
Yes.
It's who said with this, so
yeah. So in TSA we share revenues are these platforms generate any revenues are adiaba in the times are aye jumano. Any also being able to now market eco tourism, making sure people in the diaspora knows baby or moko or moba no muhuso or mobeko. Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of what tourism, a lot of normal bema tourism no aye adwuma no good roads.
But I mean can be say free tourism about creatives no so.
Creatives no majority of normal yen to me onion a lot of the normal yen to me onion happens to fall in the creative arts
okay,
space.
That's a chunk of the 40% in our kind of
yes.
Tourism side no.
Yes.
Be need creatives.
Ebi o creative na make say majority of normal yen to me anye no. Creatives in the side.
Okay, until majority of the normal amount to me anye creative side. Yeah. And then this is what you promise the creatives.
Yes. Yes, this is what we promise the creative.
No, so after majority want to me anye your creative side no.
But now make say the fact
so
say
what your question as answer. Okay. After majority of the things are more promise you are more to me and deliver no creative side.
Yes.
Coming back to promise the creatives, this is all you could get.
No. Ola, the ya promise na yenye no enche say because ya anye nti yenye. These are things that will be done.
No.
I
thought I say a new vision.
A new vision. But so these are things what started. Bibi to say amphitheater na no ye ka say new vision ti enche say ubeje no. You will still have to complete it because a idea wakas obey. Enti fund now, if you can fund in the bar, whoever all man funding or expect to say you will leave up to the funding.
Okay. But
yeah.
I say my idea say move 40% of 2016, 2020 promises and majority of the failures is had to do with the creative side. Meaning also who manifesto ye launch ye na also so a year were you enthused?
Okay, better say so many abema coca say 40% of 100% and they've done 40% majority a year tourism. Then what it means is that tourism in itself could not even achieve 50%. I mean within the stream, therefore it tells you that they are very low still in achieving the purposes that they wanted to achieve within even the tourism. With creative art, it's zero. There's nothing to write home about.
Okay,
we don't have to, tackle ourselves to say there's some 1% or 2% within the space. Nothing happened. And I can tell you too many things that has not happened.
Okay.
Now, the manifesto. If they say it's a highlight of the manifesto, what it means is that these are the key ones that we are channeling out.
Yeah.
Into the highlight.
Yeah.
Into the wasibiano yenti yeni no say no and shut down here, but the key focus ones that we need amount for to hear no and then dear Dr. Baumia editor journal.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate that for creatives, this is the insult that will have to be slapped on our face from the manifesto. And these are the reasons. I thought say the manifesto having a committee that sat and all that, and per the analysis we were making, I thought say they would have probably come up with a deep focus oriented practicable things that will solve problems for us.
The committee that was chaired by Juliet Asante and the CEO of Tourism Authority.
Top notch for them. And for me, it tells me that these guys are well experienced within the space. Even if you check the members, and easy, we had people from University of Cape Coast. One doctor was there. There were too many doctors, professors, and
professors. I mean,
within the space that I thought to say, even would do it. One of their professors or tried their tourism school or UCC. I checked them and I thought said then we'll have a concrete kind of thing coming from tourism. But the focus for me is not in there. Listen, you're talking about visa policy that you want to give, within the creative sector. Electronic visa. That is what we call policy. Indeed, in November 2023, the same chairman of the committee of the manifesto, i.e. Akwesi Agyeman, had said that first quarter of this year, they are implementing the visa policy. That was the aftermath of the beyond the return issues. When they say Sebio,
this acquisition for some people
you,
was
too many hard issues and all that. Then he came out boldly to say they have dealt with this thing, and first quarter of this year they are implementing it. Is it then and a full manifesto promise that you want to give us? Bentias, I don't get it. Something that is in the process already, something that is activated already. Ose a feina yemfa no World Cup obabeyen wejumana. And this is what you call highlight. 2. We say opesa will establish what an office or something to deal with travel TPS or then travel
travel protocol service.
Travel protocol service.
Yeah.
If you ask
to support artists, performers, and other creatives, enabling them to honor performance invitations, seize new opportunities, and engage in cultural dialogues and present their artistry internationally.
I'm sorry.
Let's say Mitiasia is just like the protocols in the war ministries.
And no. Me who the NTS say a whole highlight that is the two manifesto for us to come and be champion in it. We can set up just this day today at the office of the Ministry of Tourism, or the failure to give us the CAA. You could have set up this thing, and you know we so fast so I catch us over a visa card.
Yeah,
your friend is saying artists for them to creatives to move out, make a Jankroma.
Yeah.
So why can't we just set up this thing? Did we have a whole focus, a whole book to be written for us to have diaspora at the office of the president?
No.
But we have a diaspora office. This is just a temporary thing that you can do to provide, an access for people, speed up things for these people to move out of this country back and forth. Indeed, they are moving out of this country any single time that they want to leave. So what is so unique about it that it has to be a key highlight? Indeed, again, Osan Babaye streaming platform.
Yeah.
How many times do you want to promise us streaming platforms? In 2020 or 2022 or whatever, you promised the same streaming platforms. And so a whole year, want to me attempt to even give us the streaming platform. We have repeated the same manifesto promise again for us to know, say, we want to do another streaming platform for creatives in this country. Frankly speaking, if truly the Inaya King and the making and the key highlight of whatever it is that they want to give us, then I'm sorry. Diagro. I'm sorry. It is not something that Sebio etwasum. Enye de. O de bon kwanya enye de. Enchiri nim. Because my motivation biya. I was thinking that, like Oka said, in as much as your infrastructures were not done, okay, within the last 8 years or last whatever it is, for us as creatives, politics in Ibio. You could probably would have moved further to tell us, it says, you will finish up all the amphitheaters you have promised. We would have been happier to say that then this is what we want to do. Indeed, even the 5 you promised, for the whole 5 years, you have not even built one. And I can say it on authority that they cannot even build 3. The highest they can do might be 1 or 2. And even by December, I doubt whether these 2 now make an Juma. I was thinking, if again, say Papa ne feel so person my funds, so person ma creative art funds are. This creative art fund has been promised us since 2016. We have never seen a peswa in any of the accounts. We are back again to still talk about funds for these people, for creatives, when indeed, what we call the Creative Act 1048 providing funds. So why can't you say it in it again to tell us, structures will be done, and therefore the funds will be activated? Then we'll be happy. We know that there's hope for us to get these things done. But say Bibia say now, mommy, as I did, frankly, time has been wasted. I mean, for people to go and sit, to have meetings, to come back and come and tell us this, and no hope, nothing in it, no. I mean, the Omokika Nana say brofo. You wanted to just put some English down for us, just like I have seen Alanche Martin Diano talk about certain things that are just English as well, because me who any practicality in it. Our game is not about English. Our game, as in creative arts sector, it is about the practicalities. It's about telling us what it is that are feasible, what it is that are reality on the grounds. Domains in what your friend is saying, creatives in they should tell us how this thing connects to them. None of these things that they are saying connects to any of them. And I'm sorry, frankly speaking, I read it. I didn't have hope.
You didn't have hope.
But my main correcting no many be.
A session page 67 now would say the detailed policies, Right. I've seen exploring the use of tax incentives to stimulate private sector investment in tourism and creative arts and creative sector facilities, right?
Yes.
And I mean who I chance on something. Setting Ghana up as a conference and exhibition destination.
Yes.
You know this was in 2016.
2016, 2018, it was there.
Ola.
Yes.
So, Ola.
Yes, sir.
I always say that in our creative space, we are the most confused and lost
I disagree
people.
with you.
Let me be fair.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Let me start from in February.
Yeah.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia gave a vision.
Yeah.
We were all here, whether direction or the air corner, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
How many of us counter what they proposed?
Yeah, we ask questions near say and train na manifesto ne ba.
No, but that was the vision. So somebody's vision is what they will build. Look at maybe Ola mami landed.
And I must say
other industries. Yes. So people in other industries challenged and said that they didn't want this.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want that.
Mm-hmm.
We always don't know what we want. And there is no Obianka or Bebia say the things that has been said that will be done because these have come, those things are going to be stopped. No. We've been fair and honest, said this is what we did. This is what this percentage we couldn't do. The fact that we said we couldn't do does not mean it will not be done.
Okay.
What you're saying.
Okay.
And the tax incentives. What kills us the most in our space?
Actually.
It's the taxes.
Okay.
The man is saying that I'll give you a flat rate.
For what?
Flat rate.
For what? Specifically, for what?
Flat rate in terms of our taxes we pay.
Okay.
So the question we need to ask is,
so me show what National Theatre and
yes,
GRA tax and the flat rate.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes. Okay. It's a flat rate.
So me import equipment for film. The flat rate.
Yes, and there's another bigger one. The localizing and then giving a predictable rate that is in Ghana city, not in dollar. That is what he said. That import duties are no more going to be.
I'm frame.
I am quite.
I'm quite coming.
And Bagu Sunday and Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Yeah.
NDC for the on the beba.
Mudi and beba.
Na ye dinimi no.
Mudi and beba.
At NDC for the Mudi and beba. The Americans I was not part of drafting it, so I don't know what.
But say we're out, Dada.
No, you're near youth. You're near the youth.
Youth manifesto.
Youth manifesto.
The former president Edane D.
PH February no. No.
But the same thing is. Dear now can you know?
But that time I see and train manifesto.
No, I remember vividly what I told you that is the man's vision. That whatever we are going to build is going to be around the man's vision. Yes.
But you be compact with Yakoshe baby free buy and sana yatwaso. But you come a Ministry of Information, right?
Yes.
Young boy. I was have you come TV.